Ramadan is over. And slowly life is getting louder again. That calm you felt, that closeness to Allah, it's slipping, isn't it? But what if I told you, the way you earn can either pull you back into dunya, or protect the peace Ramadan gave you? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear sister, you tasted something beautiful in Ramadan, a softness in your heart, a quiet connection with Allah, a version of yourself you don't want to lose. But dunya returns gently, then suddenly. And before you realize it, you're busy again, distracted again. Even the way you earn starts to feel heavy, rushed, overwhelming. And that's where many of us lose the peace we built. So today, let's talk about something different. Not hustle, not pressure, but halal ways to earn that feel soft, sustainable, and full of barakah. And I know something very real. Sometimes it's not laziness that stops us. It's confusion. Too many ideas. Too many options. Too many voices telling you what to do. And in the middle of all that noise, you feel stuck. So you don't start at all. But my dear sister, you don't need 10 ideas. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't even need confidence. You just need one small step. One quiet beginning. So as I share these paths with you, I want you to listen gently, not with pressure, but with the intention of asking yourself, which one feels right for me right now? And I'll guide you through it slowly. What you can do, what simple tools you can use, and how you can begin. Even if you have very little time, even if you feel unsure, because starting small is still starting. The first is something beautifully quiet. Digital products. This is for the sister who prefers calm work, who doesn't want constant messaging or daily pressure. You create something once, and it continues to benefit people long after you've finished it. Could be something simple. A dua journal, a reflection workbook, a habit tracker to help someone stay connected to Salah. You don't need to be a designer. You can open Canva, sit quietly, choose a simple layout, and slowly build something meaningful, or even begin with your thoughts. Write in Google Docs your reflections, your reminders, your lessons from Ramadan, and turn that into a simple PDF. It doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be sincere, and when it's ready, you can upload it to platforms like Gumroad or Etsy. And here's the important part. You don't need to sell aggressively. You simply share gently through your content, or even within your circle. You say, "This helped me stay consistent," and those who need it will find it, and over time, this becomes something peaceful. Income that doesn't rush you, doesn't drain you, but flows quietly with barakah. The second is for the sister who loves to remind others, but also values her privacy. Faceless content. You don't need to show your face. You don't need to speak loudly. You just need a message. Something small. An ayah that touched your heart. A reminder that stayed with you after Ramadan. A thought that softened you. You can take that. Open CapCut or Canva. Add soft text. A calm background. And post. That's it. No perfection. No pressure. Just consistency. Even one small reminder a day, and slowly, people begin to come back, not because you are loud, but because your content feels peaceful. And over time, you can gently connect it to something beneficial, a digital product, a resource, and it becomes a source of halal income, but more importantly, a source of ongoing reward, because every time someone remembers Allah, because of you, that reward continues, even when you're not online. The third is for the sister whose heart speaks through words. Writing. There is something deeply healing about it. sitting quietly, letting your thoughts flow, putting into words what others feel but cannot express. You can begin very simply. Open Google Docs and write. Not for perfection, not for an audience, but from your heart. Write about your journey, your reflections, your struggles, your growth. And slowly, refine your words using something like Grammarly. And when you feel ready, you can offer your writing on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, or even reach out quietly to blogs, to Islamic platforms and say, "I'd love to write for you." And step by step, your words become something that carries both impact and income, without noise, without rush, just meaningful work. The fourth is something many sisters already have but overlook: your home skills, the things you do naturally. Baking, sewing, creating. You may think it's just something small, but small things carry barakah when done with sincerity. You don't need a big business. You don't need a website. You can start right where you are. Take a few clear pictures. Share them, even on something simple like WhatsApp Business or your Instagram page. Let people know gently, "This is something I make." And slowly, one order comes, then another, and your confidence grows, not because you rushed, but because you stayed consistent. And Allah places barakah in what you already have, when you choose to use it. The fifth is simple: reselling. This is for the sister who wants to start without creating from scratch. You simply choose something beneficial: modest clothing, Islamic items. You find a small supplier. Start with a few pieces, not too much, not overwhelming. Take clean, simple photos and share them on Instagram or within your WhatsApp circles. Speak honestly. Keep things clear. And slowly, you begin to build not a big business, but something stable, something manageable, something that fits your life, instead of taking over it. You don't need to do everything. You don't need to chase every opportunity. You don't need to rush. Just choose one, the one that feels light, the one that feels possible, and begin, even if it's messy, even if it's slow, because small beginnings, done with sincerity, grow in ways you don't expect, and what starts as something tiny can become something meaningful, with time and barakah. My dear sister, the goal is not just to earn. The goal is to earn without losing yourself, without losing your salah, without losing your peace. If your work keeps you connected to Allah, then it's not just income, it's ibadah. Ya Allah, bless our rizq, place barakah in our efforts, and allow us to earn in ways that bring us closer to you, not away. Ameen. Comment softly, Barakah over burnout. And if you'd like a detailed step-by-step video on any one of these side hustles, just comment which one, and I'll make it for you insha'Allah. And share this with a sister who wants to hold on to her Ramadan heart